your name?
By names of Mariam Shan.
Maria, have you been coming here to support the Uganda Cranes?
Of course.
All the matches?
Yes.
So what do you think of this game against South Africa?
It's a win, my dear.
A win?
A win.
You are very sure?
I'm very sure.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ajat, for speaking to us live at UBC TV, UBC Channel 2024, live here at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole. Nabagambye abana abakulu abakadde bonna bazokwagira Uganda. How are you, beautiful?
I'm fine.
What is your name?
Nikita. Precious.
You're Precious. I can see. Have you come with mom, dad?
My friend.
You've come with your friend to support Uganda. So do you think Uganda is winning?
We have to beat South Africa until feeling bad.
She has said we have to beat South Africa until it's feeling bad. No was a church. Wow. I am enjoying what I'm seeing at Mandela National Stadium. The fans are very, very, very excited. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
What is your name?
I'm called Victoria.
What is all that vibe for?
And the vibe is because I know Uganda Cranes are gonna win.
Wow, it is so interesting to see ladies very, very excited about Uganda taking on South Africa in the last game of Group C at Chani tournament live here in Kampala, Nambole at Mandela National Stadium. Guno mupira tegwataliza buli muntu abantu bangi nyuli utyasibo.
Ndi bulungi.
Wani tata.
Omulangira Musanje Muhammad Musayi gwavira jogo Salongo.
Bannange ye mwabavira.
Bebafa abavira.
Ye mwabatuletera abaana ku national team.
Bebafe tiimu ey'ebyafaayo e Uganda. Salongo. Nonyiniyo pulezidenti waayo muko bagagga abasinga mu Uganda.
Kati omupiira gugenda kutya Uganda South Africa.
Uganda weri buli agiwulirako weri atya akuba nduulu era buli mumwali abali Kenya bagamba temweta Uganda abali Tanzania tetwagala Uganda naye ffe tugenda bakuba paka nga tututte ekikopo.
Emipiira gyonna ogirabye?
Sinna misinga mupiira nagumu ate ne tuba tugenda Nairobi ngenda kebe Tanzania ngenda.
Wonna wooli?
Wonna wendiza ku mupiira.
Sambi ki gw'osinga okulaba?
Omusambi bamuyita Mpande.
Okuba wavira?
Byakola obiraba.
Abavira mweyagala?
No! Ogwajje gwe yasooka osamba twagoba. Ogwaddako nakola assist kati olwo lwaki oyagala Mpanaali.
Bannange abawagisi ba Vida bo bali very, very excited olw'okuba Vida eryawo n'abasambiko national team, the likes of Regan Impande, the likes of Patrick Jonah Kakande, all those players are coming from SC Villa, the likes of Arnold Odongo and the Sports Club Villa fans. They are very, very, very excited. Live with me here, like I said, we are still interacting with so many fans that have come to support the Uganda Cranes. I can see the flag that, Uganda.
I'm meaning business.
Business.
We need to qualify.
How are you?
Now.
We are fine, madam.
You are live at UBC TV.
I'm Tumwesige Alan. I've come to watch Uganda Cranes taking on South Africa.
And what do you think of that game?
I think it will be 3-0 in favor of Uganda.
In favor of Uganda?
Yeah.
From day one.
So what is your experience so far?
And what is worrying me so much is the midfielder, Serujugu, not going to be there. Because of the yellow card that you got. Yes.
Okay.
It's a very good midfielder. Now I'm wondering how the match is going to be with that midfielder.
So that means if South Africa does something against you, you will not, you'll be like you're missing Joey. UBC TV, how are you, madam?
Okay, hi.
What is your beautiful name?
I'm called Sandra.
Sandra! I can see you are already looking nice in the Uganda Cranes jersey. You're here to support Uganda?
Yeah.
Where have you come from?
From Entebbe.
From Entebbe?
Yeah.
And you're here at Mandela National Stadium?
Exactly.
Do you think Uganda is winning tonight?
Exactly. Uganda has to win.
Sure.
100%.
Thank you, Sandra. Sandra is from Entebbe, and she's thinking that Uganda is winning. Whether you like it or not, she's very, very sure that Uganda is winning. Okay, so thank you so much for moving with us. Of course, we have been here at Mandela National Stadium, Nampole, talking and interacting with so many fans that have turned here to support the Uganda Cranes. And we have told you that since the Chan tournament began, everything and anything that you want to know, you get it.
Striker, he scored goals, he created goals, and he ensured that the beautiful game maintains its true definition, because Jackson Mayanja, that ball responded to him. You would think that they are from the same blood relation, but Simon Musoke also played football. That will not take you to that angle now. Simon, let's talk 2024 and this game that comes up for Ugandans. What are the ramifications? What should we expect from this game? What do you expect from this?
What do Ugandans expect from this game? I want to take it straight on from where we began our CHAN. So far, in this edition, we've had the most successful CHAN we've ever had. We've been to 7 competitions, and this is the 7th one. In the 6th, we never managed to qualify out of the group stages. We've never led our group. In this CHAN, we are leading our group, and today, we only have one clear statement, is we win and we get out of the group as the winners of our group running into the quarterfinals. At the worst end is we can draw, and when we draw, we'll come out of our group as the second. That is if Algeria beat Niger. Going forward, what is it that the Ugandans have to look at? This is what they have to look at. Number one, we've managed to play against the South African teams 5 times. And in the 5 times, we've only managed to make 2 draws, and we've lost 3 games to the South Africans. So South Africa comes to us as another opponent from the South African continent, facing an East African continent. Then, how good is that for us? We already have the morale in the camp, much as also South Africa is looking for the game. We have our home ground and our fantastic support on our side. Now, going into the game, this is what I'm expecting. Number one is the Cranes players duly know that today the statement is one: we have to win, and they are going to come out to win. I know the South Africans are going to come out hard, but it is us to come out, get this game, take it by its horn. It's a win or win. Then, what happens going into the game? This is what happens going into the game. Going into the game, we're going to manage the first 15 minutes because the South Africans are going to come out to try to get an early goal. But we're not going to give out. We pray that the boys stand the pressure, and if God gives us the chance, yes, we'd go out there and express ourselves. We've had a little tactical downfall in our team because our midfielder, who's been the driving pin of the team, Joel Serunjoji, got 2 yellow cards, and he won't feature in this game. But I know the coaches, in the days we've had, have managed to handle that. So, what is it that we're praying for? We're praying for a win, and I can't forget, as usual, to thank our good supporters of this game. You've made us proud. To the Ministry of Education and Sports, thank you for putting your hand behind FUFA to have this CHAN in our country.
Well, that is Simon Musoke for you, and it tells you about the ramifications of this game. Remember, the Uganda Cranes still lead on 6 points, but it's not yet guaranteed for them, especially the top spot. Maybe you would think that maybe they've got a foot in there in the quarterfinals. The first time ever they will have achieved this, but they still have to work for it. They've got to get a result from this game to ensure that they cross over into the promised land. But to Jackson Mayanja, 32 games played thus far in this championship, 67 goals scored. As a striker, is that impressive?
I think it's a good number competition now in this tournament, because these are local-based players. It's not so bad. So far, not bad. I think boys are trying to score goals. If you look at every game, I think we are...
That is Jackson Mayanja for... And 2024, it's Uganda up against South Africa over the next few minutes. But in Kenya, it's Algeria playing Niger. In a game, Simon, Algeria is on 5 points. Niger is bottom of the table and out of this championship. But they still have a lot to do to determine who comes out of the group. Because if we can beat South Africa and Algeria loses to Niger, and South Africa will go through with us.
Yes, Algeria could be having maybe the same goals with us, but what is key is that head-to-head Algeria beat us. So if we happen to have the same goal difference, then Algeria will take the position, courtesy of the head-to-head scenario that was decided by CAF in this CHAN. However, what is key is that Niger is not going to walk out as a loser. They'd like to also get points to go back home and say, yes, we're out, but we showed we represented the flag high. So just in case Niger beats Algeria, then it is good for us to go. We shall have qualified, much as we shall not have qualified as the first in our group.
All right, that is the mathematics that is involved in this, but the good thing about this particular game is that Uganda for the first time comes into a game and its momentum is in its own hands. Its destiny is going to be determined by the 11 that Coach Molebye Kwanso and the rest of the technical team have put out. And tell you what, we are missing, like Simon told you, we are missing Joel Serunjoji, midfield anchor man who scored the second goal for us against Niger. But we thought that there would be a couple of lads in the middle of the park, but he hasn't actually put in a strong man midfielder. The lineups that he brought out, there is a Jonah Kakande Patrick of Sports Club Vida. He is starting this particular game. Joel Mutakubia is the goalkeeper. Marvin Mugwe Richizito is the right fullback. On the left is Herbert Achai. In the center of the defense are two hard men that have conceded no goals so far. Torach Rogers and Hilary Mukundane. Jackson Mayanja, we've gone 2 games without conceding a goal, and the coach maintains the same defensive partnership that has seen us through this. As a coach, right decision?
Yeah, I think you don't change a winning team. You cannot change a winning team, and I think they have done a wonderful job. 2 games minus considered a single goal. They have really fought, put their heart. They have fought for the badge. They have fought for the country.
Yeah, but in the midfield, Jackson Mayanja, I know you are more going forward during your days, but you needed an anchorman, the George Nsimbes of this world, to ensure that they protect you and get the ball to you. We are missing Joel Serunjoji, and today what the coach has done, he has introduced Patrick Jonah Kakande, and that means this leaves us with one holding midfielder, Enoch Sebagala. Doesn't that make us lose? Because the rest of the blacks up front look forward. Jude Semugabi, Regan Impande, Alan Okello.
I think the only thing that he has brought in a player who is an attacking player, that we need to win this game tonight. We need to win this game tonight. The only problem that even the South Africans are not so hard. They are playing that crafty type of football. So I think the only problem would come when the defending part comes in. But going forward, I think Patrick Kakande is the right person, was the right player to bring in on the absence of the other Joel Serunjoji.
Yeah, the South Africans are boss of a couple of players. Tabiso Kutumela, we've seen him, he's non-attached, but of course with alignments to Memory Sundowns, he's in there and looking for a team maybe that can take him on. And this is one of those games he's very sure that the world is watching, because it's against Uganda, the hosts, and it's for a place in the quarterfinals. Simon Musoke, can we take the South Africans for granted that we can have only one solid midfielder, not double pivot this time round? Because I don't think Kakande can do the double pivot. He's going to play ahead.
We can't take them for granted, but what is key that our fans out there need to know is that once you start attacking, then the team you're playing against reduces on the way it is attacking you. So I'm expecting that much as we are looking at only Enoch Sebagala, we have a young man in the names of Karim Watambala, who I think is going to balance the gap, to balance it with Enoch and Karim Watambala. However, what is very key for the Ugandans in today's game is to look out for a one causer I think that is Kutumela in the South African team. He's the chief supplier. I think the best supplier of the ball in this CHAN tournament today. And once we close out Koza, the problem we're thinking about in the midfield won't happen. But for as long as we can't outmark Koza, then we're going to have a very big gap and we'll miss Joel.
Yeah, of course, the South African coach Molefi Nseki has put out a squad that can hurt Uganda, and if we are not dead careful, especially in transition, we may be a suspect. Jackson Mayanja, the South Africans play off every kind of football. They can play tiki-taka and off the long ball. How can we get against them?
And I think that is the most important thing, like I said earlier on, that we've brought in a team which is going to attack for this game because we need a win. And the only problem will be how do we press when we don't have the ball? When we lose the possession, we need to have the pressing. And that is a very, very, it has been always a problem in our type of football. But I think today, the Cranes need to really to be very, very, very careful about the South African type of football. And when we lose the ball, we need to press hard.
Of course, for those of you that believe in superstition, I don't actually do. The Uganda Cranes have been phenomenal when playing away from home in this championship of Africa. No, when playing at home in this when playing away in this championship of African Nation. We played away against Guinea and we won that game 3-0. We were at home against Niger, and of course, yes, we won the game, but it wasn't the best of results, best of performances that you can write home about. But today, we play away again. Simon, do you believe in superstition?
I'm not a believer in superstition,
but it works.
But this tournament is this tournament. It has to be put on record that in this tournament, in every game, Cranes has scored. That in every game where Cranes has scored, we've managed to take home the 3 points. So what is going to be key today is how we find the first goal for the Cranes. Then, in the issues of defending, yes, we're ready to go, and the boys are there to bring the results home.
Of course, I continue to thank the government of Uganda, the government of Kenya and Tanzania for enabling Pamoja to come to East Africa. It's been a wonderful tournament for us thus far, 17 match days, and of course, even in the group that has no East African nation per se, in terms of the host, Sudan is leading in Group D, Uganda is leading in Group C, and of course, Tanzania and Kenya already through in Group A and B. Uganda looking to become the other East African nation to go through to the quarterfinals. Jackson Mayanja, you've been through such games in the past. How much pressure are these boys feeling?
First of all, I think they have come very far to reach at this stage, whereby they need a qualification game today, and this is the game. It has come today, tonight. There's no